Pioneers. Heavy your pistols, heavy your sharp-edged axes, pioneers, oh pioneers. It's Walt Whitman. Update on Dalton Lee Buckholz. This is what Dalton Lee Buckholz' fiancée, Miranda Hines, wrote. Miranda Hines, I am the fiancée of Dalton and was the first one to arrive on scene, as well as spoke to witnesses and hired a lawyer and a private investigator. David Lane is our attorney. David Lane is their attorney, so anybody in the corporate paid media direct all inquiries towards him. Maybe the private detective can figure out if these cops are actually cops, how long they've been on the force, if there's been any other complaints of excessive force. Maybe they got prior criminal charges. He wasn't pinned in at the time. This is Miranda Hines again. He wasn't pinned in at the time of the shooting, and there was only one car other than the Daltons. Okay, so the cops' car hadn't rammed into him, or they rammed into him, but he just wasn't pinned in the aftermath, or he wasn't rammed and he wasn't pinned or anything. He just was. That's interesting. Also, the two cops were in one car. I believe that. I believe that. Now, Terry Ferguson had said something different. Terry Ferguson had wrote that there were two cars, and he probably believes it, probably heard it from somebody else who believes it too. And there could be another car. Probably not, but it's possible. It's still possible. It's a Quality Inn. It's a hotel, Highway 50, major, road, Canyon City. The population of Canyon City is over 16,000. So, yeah, cars are coming and going. So it's totally possible that there was another car, another person that's involved in all this. Miranda Hines is going to get to the scene after the incident had happened. She would be a witness to the immediate aftermath, but not to the incident itself. So when it comes to details, I'm meticulous. Videotape puts everybody on the same page. A picture is 1,000 words, but videotape is 1,000,000 words. So until we get some pictures and videotape, all we got, we, the public, Johnny and Jill Q public, are given. Until we have videotape or pictures, all we got is literature, what we read, a literature review, common sense, and logic. So this is the update, right? Miranda Hines has offered some new information. So the story continues. Every time I find out new information, a court date, or a plea, or anything, that's moves the story along. I also believe that having everybody speak about Dalton Buckholz, make sure that Dalton Buckholz stays on the brain, stays on people's lips. I think that this is the way to get justice. It's how you build a critical mass of people, and then that's how you get justice. Samantha Ramsey helped her estate get over $1 million. So May 1st, 2021, you're going to have Dalton Buckholz is going to get shot and killed. Crichton Phillips is going to get shot and wounded. Dalton Buckholz is 28 years old. Crichton Phillips is 20 years old. And Dalton and Crichton are buddies. May 1st, 2021. So 20 days ago, not 3 weeks ago, plain clothes, 28-year-old Dalton Buckholz, maybe he was a cop. He's got plain clothes, plain car. Maybe Dalton was the cop. He's driving his 1999 Infiniti. Right, 99 Infiniti, so he's regular working class people. 10 p.m. Saturday, US 50 near Quality Inn. Now, I'm not totally sure if it's in a parking lot, if it's by the, I think I probably know more than most people, but even my understanding is pretty spotty. A picture, right, it's 1,000 words, videotape is 1,000,000 words. So here's my understanding of what happened May 1st, 2021. Dalton Buckholz gives his friend Crichton Phillips a ride to Walmart. That's it, and that's it. And then you had Van Dyke, Shelby Beck. They was in a cop car, SUV, truck, I don't know. See, probably a car, right? But a singular vehicle, 2 men. So you had 2 cars, 4 men, 2 men in each car. Dalton and Crichton are in Dalton's black 99 Infiniti. 10 p.m. Saturday, US 50 near Quality Inn. And Van Dyke and Shelby Beck are in their vehicle, and they're following Dalton Lee Buckholz. Now, Walmart isn't but a few blocks away from Crichton Phillips' apartment building. So I'm not sure if they ever made it. I don't know if they ever got their food and water, maybe an M&M or 2. I don't know if they were coming or going. Now, I have actually more questions than answers. When did Van Dyke and Shelby Beck give chase? Before or after they turn their sirens and lights on? When they're just plain clothes, plain car, that's just a regular person. So they're being chased by a regular person, or was it clear as day, as night and day, that their sirens and their lights, it was 10 p.m., right? So their sirens would be loud, their lights would be very bright. A quick correction from yesterday, you see lights and you hear sirens. You see lights and you hear sirens, okay? So Van Dyke and Shelby Beck, they decided to engage with Dalton and Crichton in some way, shape, or form. Don't know if they just started yelling. Don't know if they just gave chase, if they just started ramming them. Don't know if they chased them for 1 minute, for 3 seconds. I have no idea. My understanding of the succession of events May 1st, 2021 is spotty at best. But Dalton's black car wasn't pinned in by whatever their vehicle was. So maybe they didn't ram them in, maybe they didn't ram at all. Maybe they didn't ram Dalton at all, and maybe Dalton just stopped on his own. Maybe Dalton ran into something. Don't know. Then Van Dyke and Shelby Beck got out of their one singular vehicle. Van Dyke and Shelby Beck then shot and killed Dalton Lee Buckholz. And they shot and injured Crichton Phillips. They fired a mysterious amount of bullets, 120, 1,000, we don't know. Maybe they yelled police, maybe not. Apparently there is some video of the shooting because Terry Ferguson wrote that he saw it. Not for sure if the body and dash cam has been given, if there is any, if they even had it on, if there was also the hotel surveillance and no other camera phones. It just seems like, I wonder, I don't know. I did a Google and YouTube search before. I'll do it after this. And then that's it. That's it. So he was giving his buddy to arrive to Walmart. Something happened, and then he is dead. Dalton has no guns. He's got no weapons of any kind, no drugs. Does he have groceries in the black 99 Infiniti? A Kit Kat or two, maybe some sweet tea and Skittles. Spotsylvania, Virginia killed Isaiah Brown recently when he was on the phone. Isaiah Brown says, "Hey, 911, can you come here? I'm a victim and I need the police to come here, the heroes of society to come save me. The heroes of society." He was in the middle of the street with the cordless phone. The heroes of society pulls up, starts yelling like a psychopath, and then with less than, 30 seconds, pow, 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 Isaiah Brown is dead. He was the one calling 911. You couldn't have fucked that up more if you tried. Elijah McClain was also killed in cold blood for just whistling and skipping down the street while black. It was his murder that inspired actually all the sweeping police reform changes in Colorado. So this shit happens. Of course it happens. To err is human. That's why forgiveness is divine. So to add power onto an errable human is to multiply the possibilities of those errors. So since Crichton Phillips is still alive, that means that the Van Dyke and Shelby Beck Dog and Pony Show had some restraint. When you say the name of the dead to the earth, they're still alive. So R.I.P. Dalton Lee Buckholz. And I think it's Buckholz, not Buckholz. It would be nice, actually, if instead of some shithead from the media or some shithead from the damn police, station would actually... Okay, so they're still alive. It's up to the living to make sure that the dearly departed never die. This is a Native American saying. When you say the name of the dead to the earth, they're still alive. When you say the name of the dead, Dalton Lee Buckholz, to the earth, they're still alive. And what that means to me, Native Americans, maybe they actually, but to me it means it's up to the living to make sure that Dalton Lee Buckholz never dies. So I have experienced great loss myself of a loyal and caring friend. I can handle the rage I feel. It's okay to be mad. Just be constructive about it. But the emotion that's absolutely unbearable to me is the loss, the absence of my friend. I had my friend Tecumseh was here, and now Tecumseh is not here. That's something that can never be replaced, and I'll feel sad about it until the day that I die. And I've been forever changed, and it clarified very starkly who my friends really were. Now, sadness is like a cup. Sadness is like a cup, and the deeper the hurt, the deeper the cup is carved out, which can later on be filled with happiness and contentment and satisfaction. When you have been hurt badly, when you have been wounded severely, it makes you appreciate all that life has to offer. You want to appreciate every drop of nectar. that life has to offer. It makes you appreciate those who love you, the sunshine, the rainbows, the stars, and good people, folks who were kind to you, who gave you a fucking moment, who were able to be happy for you. The deeper the hurt, the stronger the compassion. The deeper the pain, the stronger the love. Muscles get stronger by tearing first and then repairing itself. And after a person dies, too many stupid motherfuckers want to rush you into finding closure. How stupid is that? Find fucking closure? They just executed my... No, what do you mean find closure? I had a friend in this world. And they killed him. They took him away from me. I had a friend in this world. Now I don't. They took him away from me. And I'm sad about it. And I'm going to be sad about it until the day I die, because I had a friend here, and now I don't have a friend here. And we all fucking die at some time. Some point in time. So I'm going to be sad about my friend until the day I finally go over the great divide. I'm not going to find no fucking closure. Find closure. I wish he was still alive. Even if he died of old age and natural causes, I'd still want him to be alive. But if somebody takes them away from you, you didn't let them go to as far as they could have gone. You cut their chapter. So the deeper the hurt, the stronger the compassion. The deeper the pain, the stronger the love. I know what to do with the anger, right? Fuck them motherfuckers that did it. But what I don't know what to do, or I didn't know, was the pain. I didn't know what to do with the pain, and so ultimately the pain makes you appreciate the good things in life. So R.I.P. Dalton Lee Buckholz, R.I.P. Tecumseh, R.I.P. Shakti, R.I.P. anybody that's ever been taken off this planet needlessly earlier than when nature or nature's God would have allowed for. Candace Hiltz, R.I.P. Candace Hiltz, R.I.P. Dalton Lee Buckholz, R.I.P. Paige Pierce, R.I.P. Stephen Ross Glass, Keelan, Wolfgram, Dockery, Donahue, anybody that's shot and killed, taken off this planet earlier. Rest in peace. So, to the name, when you say the name of the dead, of the dearly departed to the earth, they're still alive. So I think it's important to say Dalton Lee Buckholz' name over and over again, to keep Dalton Lee Buckholz' name on our minds and on our lips. And even though it might seem like everybody's talking about this, I don't know anybody that's talking about it, and within a month, nobody's going to talk about it. And this shit might take a year or two before finally a trial or some shit happens. So I think it's better to keep Dalton Lee Buckholz, his image, his gentleness, his demeanor, his name, his spirit. I think it's better to keep it alive until we get some justice, until we find out for sure, until if there's any videotape, right, unless there's evidence that contradicts anything that, what it looks like to me, it just seems like he just got killed for no fucking reason whatsoever. They're not telling us why, no video, nothing. They're not saying nothing. Which is, so anyways, R.I.P. Dalton Lee Buckholz, R.I.P. He'll be forever young. 28.